welcome back. If you can believe it, this next place we're going, we're gonna start with a race as always. We're gonna use the second most trick-oriented character for it. Why? If you say so. I think Mac's a little bit better, but oh, you're starting ringing. we could show off her. Why not? Let's show off her Alpine board. It is her second board. Because we're going to Japan again. We have 2 courses in Japan in this game. Did I use this last time? Let's use a default output. Let's give a better representation of Alpine boards.
Tokyo Megaplex. Rage against the machine.
A monument to arcade culture. This place was interesting in the original SSX. It was completely redesigned for this game, and I like it a lot more here. Super expert newbie.
With even more hazardous moving parts to give it that super expert rating, Tokyo Megaplex will be more of a challenge this year.
Totally different.
SSX veterans. 3 jaw-dropping trick locales, 2 suspended levels. The Megaplex designers truly outdid themselves this year.
This one is completely man-made on top of a skyscraper in Tokyo. And in fact, this place is home to a glitch that can actually let you do an infinitely long air. Because it has some weird stuff in it. I cannot hear you at all over my Xbox's fan. Huh, no Mac here. Mac is a best friend of hers. Also, don't try to knock people over as her because it's not going to work. As you can see. Everyone's using Alpine. Jeez. But yes, this is very different than anything you've seen up until now. But in the coolest of ways, in my opinion. Oh, come on, the stupid thing cannot grind. Why can't it? Okay, I need to figure out how to do Cordova, because that's going to be my bread and butter here. But some people aren't very fond of this place. I don't blame them. It is very different. It's just goodbye. Ideally, you would take the upper road the whole time. It's really hard to stay up there, though, because you need to do a bunch of jumps from one place to the other. Oh, it's weird being on an Alpine board and having this kind of rotation. I was trying to actually use that thing for vertical boost there. That was not a very quick trick. I don't feel very boosted. Everyone here is Alpine though, jeez. There's some seams in here too that you can hit that will make you fall over. She does have a Cordova, doesn't she? Cowrie. Might be... Oh, not that. There you go. Let's just do that again, frankly. Yeah, I know one step closer to the boost. Can we just land on something like that? No. You're not getting the proper experience here if you're not trying to, at least trying to grind the entire time, but even Eddie's using Alpine. Is everyone here using an Alpine board? Yeah, it's such a quick trick. There's no reason not to use that. No, not quite. At this point, you should probably just focus on getting through, instead of having to throw off all the pinball stuff. If you're wondering, by the way, in fact, I don't know why you'd ever wonder this, what happens if you hit one of these walls? Instant reset. Don't know why, but... Also, same thing with these weird battery-looking things. Cowrie, even with nearly max stats, is so weak. Oh, jeez. That, hitting that flipper still. Yeah, everybody's using Alpine. Oops. We could try the other way of going through here, I guess. Because these are, darn. They're basically ice, those things, so you have very little traction on them, but you go fast. Ow. Yeah, it's easy to waste a lot of time doing stuff like what I just did. Oh! Counter, your stability is so bad, even at max stats. My god. Okay, I don't like not being able to grind on these things, though. Let's actually not take that route. Let's see if we can stay up here. Again, this is ice, basically, so... it's kind of fast. At least some of it. Nope. Can't go through there. This place is also weird in that it's laps. Whoa. Well, I forgot you can go through there. And there is a weird glitch you can do here to actually break the lap system and just do the whole thing in one lap. And since the first lap is actually just, you start out right there where you can see that jump you come out from under. And you go straight into the back. And you go straight to the end. If you can pull that off, you actually win the race instantly. It's real tough to do. It's basically what I did there, but slightly. But I guess I went too far to the left or something. Because you avoid getting pushed up into the air. At least fall in there. No. Well, you cannot do a trick there for some reason. Sometimes on this part here, you'll hit hitting a wall as you go up. Thankfully not this time. Ah, I want to go on these rails! Did I lose boost there? Something like that? Yeah, but it's really hard to, whoops, make use of that power sometimes. There's not really much special about taking those other entrances into here. Honestly, Cordova is just what you should spam. That's what people do with Gowry. It's why she's actually usable for getting good times, despite not being a speed character. Because that, being able to do that Uber is so indispensable because it gives you infinite boost really easily and quickly. If you're wondering, you cannot hold Ubers ever in this game. That was added in SSX 3. A lot of things that I am glad they added in that game, among things I didn't enjoy as much. But the two things that were definitely missing, being able to hold Ubers, instead of them just being something you perform once and then you're done with. I guess I can go through here. I tend to fall over in here, which I think is bad for my time, but that's not usually where you go, but oh, come on. But anyways, you have infinite boost after you do those required tricks, so you might as well. I'm just trying to take all different routes here. There are lots of them. And you clip through the bombs of these too. The collisions on these things are one way. I was trying to rotate the other way, but thank you. I will smile if I can win this race. Yes! We're getting on this rail. Finally. I thought it would be easier to grind on things with this kind of board. For some reason it's not. And yes, as you can see, you speed through here. And it's not the most direct route, which mitigates the speed boost a little bit, but grinding on rails is very, very, very fast. Also, no, I have no explanation for how this place exists. This part included. Oh no. Countery! No, you gotta get back! I can't reset. Why can't I reset? I can't reset. Seriously, why can't I reset? The reset button is not working. This is your fault. Wow, that was wrong.
You finished fifth.
Whoops. I mean, I guess you saw what there was to see anyways. You didn't really... you didn't really pull off much there, Kauri. That was interesting. I've never had that actually happen accidentally. I've only ever gone there intentionally into that area. I didn't know you could get stuck there either, and for some reason the reset button does not work in that region. But what you can do is you can go through there and go straight into the finish line to skip all the laps. Well, maybe we can replace that with Mac, because Mac is actually our next character to play as again. Bring up Pract. Mac, please. Wait, third board.
Customize outfit. Want to play dress up? Set.
A little awkward that. It is weird there's just not collisions over there. I don't know why that is. I mean, honestly, even doing show-off here is going to be kind of redundant. I think this is the only... I don't know if they change anything in Tokyo Megaplex for show-off. It's already such a freestyle-oriented track.
More hazardous moving parts.
It's the same description.
Mac is back, baby!
Back to where? You're not Japanese. It's kind of funny how they look around in this area and, whoops, there's not really anything to see. Yeah, they do add the snowflakes, of course. So what you probably want to do here is actually get the rail. Why can't I grind things tonight? Really? You have multiple laps here, so you gotta remember you can use each of these multiple times anyways. Beautiful. That'll do it. So going for the best scores here involves using up all the time for one that you have, of course, but also abusing those weird little vents as much as you can in particular. Oops, I think I accidentally started over there. I missed a button when I was trying to do an experimental. Oops. I'll take it. Also, notice the trick. The score requirement for this place is also ridiculous, but what you can do here is ridiculous equally, so it works out fairly well. Honestly, not the most ridiculous trick I've done here, but That happens sometimes. Usually recover in the air at least. And then sometimes get something to get afterwards. Sure. That's what I intended to do. I wanted to do a rotation there, but made up my mind a little bit too late. It's probably better here is actually to not do anything over there and then instead play with this. And the Mac is just ridiculous in every sense. The stuff that he does. As you can see. Oh, what was that rotation? Oh, so you can jump from here up to the top in case you really want to. Up to that top platform. You would not normally stay up here trying to do tricks, but why not? Do something a little bit different. Why can't I land that? That is ridiculous. Mac is really something else. I wonder what freestyle would be like in this game if Mac didn't exist, because he completely breaks it. That one was a little bit too optimistic. And look how much time I have left too. And you have ridiculous amounts of time for anything you could ever want to do here. It's not that this is necessarily a super easy place to get a good... What? A super easy place to get a good score? I mean, look how high that the part is on the left. But... because it does ask a lot of you. That was an interesting one. Ah, the trick ended too early. Too late for me to correct that. And I finished up my trick book too. Yeah, I don't know why this doesn't have collisions here. They just forgot collisions for a lot of the end of the course for some reason. Normally, the standings platform has collisions.
Yeah, I deserved it.
Congratulations, you picked up a goal.
I have the
Take that, see ya, again.
They can't touch you. Congratulations.
And one didn't entry in my trick book. Maybe I should finish that at some point. I did not get any question marks, apparently. Which you certainly can do.
You're so small from up here.
I think that was one, that best trick there is one where I got a 5x multiplier as well. I accidentally bumped the rail, or kissed the rail, some might say. Alright, so... this was a weird adventure with Megaplex. I like it a lot. It's because it's just something very different and unique. And it plays very differently aside from just looking differently and being a different concept. But it's not a place I want to spend all my time. It is a little one-note in certain ways. Especially since it has laps, but having laps is also a cool, unique thing. Anyways, I'll see you next time, the next episode, when we move on to the next place, which is something also kind of out there in concept, but not quite as much as the Megaplex. You know, I wonder how they conceptualize this level select screen. Like, what is this here? Are we supposed to be in some, like, cave? Like, what's the concept of these platforms they're standing on? I have no idea. Anyways, bye everyone.